Hi guys, welcome to EXOS Mobility. Today the main part is hip mobility. So we are working on global hip movement pattern. Hope you enjoy this session and yeah, let's go. We are starting with a half kneeling position. We are doing a quad hip flexor stretch half kneeling. So find your position. First we are squeezing our glutes. Then we are driving the hip and the knee forward. We are creating an arm reach and we try to do a lateral flexion to increase the stretch. Then release. Inside, outside. Squeeze your powerhouse. Go inside the stretch. Creating an arm reach and rotate towards the side. 2 more reps. So, squeeze your powerhouse. Stretch. Arm reach. Lateral flexion. 1 more. Squeeze your glutes, inside, arm reach, lateral flexion, and release. Now switching to the opposite side. Find the corrective position, squeeze your powerhouse, reach, stretch this muscle group, arm reach, lateral flexion to increase this anterior side of the hip. Release, squeeze, reach, arm reach, lateral flexion. Again, squeeze, reach, arm reach, lateral flexion, and release. 1 more. Squeeze, reach, arm reach, lateral flexion, and release. Now we are going to the next position, supine. Lie down on the floor. You can assist your core a little bit to press down your hands. Both knees over the hip joints. We are lowering one leg while we try to extend the opposite leg and drive it back. Lowering, try to bring the heel towards the ceiling and release. 3 more on each side. Try to breathe. If you want to engage your core, try to press the hands down to the surface. And 1 more on each. Drive the upright heel towards the ceiling. Last one. And release. You can shake your legs a little bit. We are going to the quadruped position. Now, we are stepping up with the left. We are going inside with the right one. So internal rotation with the feet means external rotation in your hip. Then we are dropping down with the other knee and then we are sliding back until you feel your glutes on the side, on the right side. And then we try to lowering the upper body, hold, breathe, release. Going down to increase the stretch on the right hip, on the posterior chain. 2 more reps. Inhale, while we are exhaling, we are lowering our chest. And the last one on that side. Inhale, exhale, breathe, release. Going up. Bring your feet. Again, on the other side. Right one up, left towards the hip. Then you're going down with your knee. We are sliding backwards and now try to lowering your upper body until you feel your glutes. Breathe, release. Perhaps you have to change the position and then lowering, hold, release. Lowering, hold, release. Last one on that side. Lowering, hold, release. Standing up. Okay, next one. We are going down in the shin box. We try to go in front and driving our hip towards the ceiling, towards the window. Now, lowering while you are bent over your upper body and then extend your hip. So in the moment the hip is driving back, you can feel the stretch on the right side and then drive your hip to the ceiling. Slowly down, quick up. Slowly down, you feel your butt, your glutes, your posterior hip. And we are changing. Sitting down in the shin box. Now we are training the left side. Slightly bent over your upper body and then your hip is driving towards the window. Load the system, hold, lift. Load, hold, lift. Loading and lifting. 1 more. load, and lift. Okay, release. Last one for the warm-up. We are lying down, supine position. We are bringing the right knee towards the chest. We are grabbing the knee with both hands. We try to pull the knee as close to the ribcage as possible. Try to hold for 3, 4, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, release. 2 more reps. Pull, pull actively, hold, and try to hold that range of motion. 3, 2, 1, release. Actively, now passive stretch, hold, 1, 2, 3, release. On the opposite side, active range of motion, passive range of motion, hold, 3, 2, 1, release. Again, active, passive, hold, 1, 2, 3, release. Last one. Inside, pull, hold, 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 release. Shake your legs. Good job, guys. Next part are the CARs, controlled articular rotations. We did that last week with the ankle mobility. Now, standing, we try to bring our knee up to the chest, going outside as far as we can go, raising up our heel while we are internal rotate. Bring your heel backwards as far as possible. Go to the inside and down. Now backwards. Heel is going back. Heel is going to the outside and high. Now bring the knee as high as possible. Bring the knee inside and relax. Again, now we try to go inside with the knee. Go to the outside, driving up the heel as wide behind with holding your upper body under control. Again, backwards, drive your heel. Now rotate your knee, external rotation, up to the chest, inside to the midline, and down. Last one. Inside, over the midline, up to the chest, external rotation, heel is going, driving up, opala. Now bring the knee backwards as far as you can go and release. Now we are going to the opposite side. Start nice and easy. Knee is going up, knee is going to the outside, the heel is driving up. Now the heel is driving back, and bring the knee towards the other kneecap. Again, back, external rotation, drive the heel up. Now bring your knee and back. 2 more rounds. Now inside the midline, up to the chest, external rotation, heel is going up. Go back as far as you can go and release. Knees going back, heel is going up, knee is coming, going high to the midline and down. Last one. Mid, up, out, heel, drive back and release. Again, back, heel is coming, knee is coming, and to the midline and down. Good job, guys. Now the last thing, we have to go the pads and rails. We did it with the ankle last week. Figure out your shin box, 90-degree in ankle, knee and hip, hip, knee and ankle. Now I'm driving towards my lower leg. I try to figure out a stretching position, and we try to hold this for 1 minute now. Try to breathe. If you are doing then the next exercises, do not leave that position from the hip and the upper body. That stays in position. In 30 seconds, we try to press the knee, the shin, and the ankle down into the surface for 10 seconds, nice and easy, and then 10 seconds maximum. After that 20 seconds of pressing, we try to lift the knee, the shin, and the ankle without moving our upper body. Okay, guys, we try to press down in 3, 2, 1, press down, nice and easy. Increase the pressing down process. 60%, 80%, and now 100%. Press knee, shin, and ankle down to the surface. Press, press. In 3, 2, 1, we try to lift the knee and the ankle without moving your upper body. Try to lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and try to increase the stretch. So now we try to lowering the distance between thigh and upper body and try to hold that for another 20 seconds. Inhale and exhale. You created now a new range of motion. You can feel that, yeah? You can feel that, right? 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Good job, guys. Now we are doing the same procedure on the other side. So, going inside the shin box, rotate towards the front knee. We are lowering until we're feeling the stretch on the downside on our hip, and we try to hold that for 1 minute. We are doing then the press for 20 seconds. We try then to lift the knee and the ankle, and then we try to increase the stretch. Figure out which hip side is better. For me, the left side is normally stiffer, so my right side is much more better, the golden side, the golden standard in my case. It's much more comfortable. Yeah. Also my position is much more lower with my upper body. 20 more seconds. Try to relax all the other muscles. And we try to press down the knee, shin, and ankle. In 2, 1, press it down. 20%, 40%, 60, 80, and 100. Press all that down to the ground. Press, press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to lift knee and ankle away from the floor without leaving the position. 2, 1, release and try to lowering the upper body more to the ground. Own that new range of motion. You can feel you can go lower than before. That's the benefit of the pads and rails. We're working a little bit with the reciprocal inhibition from the other muscles to each other. Yeah, antagonist, agonist. Super smart thing. And 3, 2, 1, release. Good job, guys. If you're following us a little bit longer, you know that if we created a new range of motion after stretching, after mobility, after the cars, yeah, the controlled articular rotations, and now the pads and rails with holding, pressing, releasing process, we have to own the new range of motion. Yeah, so you have to be in the position to own that new stretching position. For the first thing, we are doing the DNS star, a sideline posture. We are lifting and driving the hip towards the ceiling and towards the wind. Now I'm lying down, touching, kissing the ground, and lift. So we're loading the hip, kiss the ground, and we are lifting. So kiss the ground and creating an arm reach, and lift. Load and lift. Load and lift. One more. Load and lift. Perhaps you felt your hip, your glute med, glute minimus, glute medius, super important things. Again, bending your hip. We are driving the hip to the wind and to the ceiling. Now we are creating an arm reach while we are kissing the ground and drive the hip to the wind. Load, lift. Load, lift. Load, lift. Try to kiss the ground with your hip. And we have to go for one more that you are creating 5 reps. And release. Good job, guys. Next thing, we try to create the hip mobility part a little bit in between strength component. Means we are doing a single leg stance. We are driving down in the single leg RDL. Now we are lowering first our right hip. And then we try to open our hip to the side. We are going back and try to drive. We are doing 2 more on each side. Single leg RDL. Now we we try to lowering a little bit. Then we try to go up. We opening to the side. Hold, go back and extend. Last one. Arms to the side, single leg RDL. Try to lowering. Now back to the neutral position. External rotation, hip opening. Back to neutral and standing up. Okay guys, you are doing this on the other side. I will guide you a little bit. First thing, upright position. Now, single leg RDL. Now we try to bring the outside leg down, back, outside leg lift, back and stand up. Create 2 more reps. Upright stance, single leg RDL, going down, the heel is going up. Now going first down with the hip, the flying hip, go back, opening the flying hip, go back and pull. One more. Single leg RDL, go first down with the hip, rotate that side down, neutral. Now try to lift the flying hip, back and stand up. Great job guys. Last thing we want to do, we try to create a drop lunge. That means we are loading the outside hip and then we are reaching the sky. So together, load and lift and try to stay in that position. Load, lift. Load, lift. Now we have triple flexion to triple extension. Yeah? 2 more. Slowly down, quick up. Good job guys. Now we are doing this on the other side. So we are going back with the left behind the front. We are driving the hip to extension, driving the knee and arm reach. Load this muscle group, lift. Load, lift. Load, lift. Load, lift. Last one, load, lift. Okay guys, walk around a little bit, feel inside the anterior side of the hip, the side and the posterior side, if it's feeling wider, warmer, more range of motion. Hope you enjoyed it. Try to do every day 10 to 15 minutes of mobility. Thanks for watching us. If you have questions, write an email, team@exosherzo.com. Bye bye.